Hey Matthew, to kind of respond to your video, you primarily covered chapter 4 and more specifically on how psychiatry is kind of shifting and mental illnesses are being changed, the definition of it at least, and kind of the uniformity and the kind of negative effects of that situation there. And to kind of give my perspective on it would be to kind of reiterate what I said in my video because we both pretty much discussed the same thing, to be honest, which was unintentional, so I apologize for that. But we both have a very similar opinion upon how the uniformity of mental illness and how it kind of treats it as a crime is not exactly giving a positive impact for a society. At least that's my perspective of it. And to kind of elaborate on, your world example of it, when I was watching your video, I kind of thought when you stated the criminalization of mental illness, something that kind of, popped into my mind through pop culture media was, you see all these Batman movies and shows, and where do all these criminals wind up? They wind up in Arkham, which is an asylum, which kind of dates back to that history of the shifting of psychiatry and the change in the definition of mental illness and how that's treated, because it's treated as a crime rather than anything else. Of course, in Batman they're criminals, but it's, a display of showing that mental illness on any level is seen as deviant and criminal behavior. So, and I kind of gave you my takeaway. We kind of covered the same thing. And I think what you said for your example of current events actually, brought something new to my mind because I was primarily thinking about the US, but you also mentioned third world countries and how that can be completely different than how it is here. So I want to go ahead and look into that when I get a chance. But overall, great video and hope to see you again.